You're born alone and you die alone, and this world just drops a bunch of rules on top of you to make you forget those facts, but I never forget. I'm living like there's no tomorrow, because there isn't.
In life, people is always caught up in this trying to be somebody else, and they're trying to keep up with the next person, and it's just like, you know, we all have a hard time trying to be our real selves, and it's just like, in order to achieve our goals, we have to be true to ourselves. We can't depend on the next person or watch the next person moves, because their moves might get them somewhere, but if we follow their moves, it's not gonna help. It's not gonna do us the same way. A lot of us stay cooped up in the house. Like, just get out in nature, bro. Like, look how beautiful it is out here. This is what God gave you, feel me? He gave you, you know, all this. Like, this is it's peaceful, bro. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, you know. I'm out here, the birds are chirping, the weather's nice. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Meets 2 times in the building, Mr. Get Right to Get Left, you feel me? You hear me, and hopefully everything is clearly. And this gonna be a little bit different type of video. I don't usually post things like this, but I just feel like my channel, I'm trying to be more diverse, help as many people as I can, you know. Some people may like laughing at things, so I make videos for that. Some people may like videos with girls, so I make videos like that. Some people would just like want to hear motivation. If they going through something similar, if they can relate, they probably want to hear that too. Basically, let me give you a rundown on how everything's going. Lately, you know, life's been kind of bumpy. It's nothing too bad. Life's been kind of like throwing shit at me left and right, and it's like, y'all ever feel that? Where it's like you can never get a break from life, you know, it's just boom, one thing after another. So it's like, I'm trying to get through it, and you know, if y'all going through something at home, you know, I want y'all to get through it. Just know that, you know, and this ain't on no like depression. I mean, if you got depression, I hope you get your help that you need. But nah, this ain't nothing on no depression stuff. It's just like the reason I ain't been uploading. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Shit, where do I start? Basically, I'm gonna start it off like this. You know, if you trying to achieve your goals, if you trying to like go far in life, and you feel like you stuck, cause like I know a lot, like I feel stuck. You know, a lot of people feel stuck, don't know what they're doing. And that shit can get depressing. You really sitting down like, all right, what's my life gonna be like? I gotta plan it out like this. And if you around my age, going into your adulthood, all the parents told us like growing up, shit was gonna get hard, bills, all that. But it's not even really about the bills and stuff. It's just like, cause the bills, they be, you know, they be affecting us too in the long run. But it's more about like trying to find our true selves. What are you like? What am I like? Who am I? Like how, like, you know, and we worry. A lot of us worry about what other people think about us, me included, you know. And I'm trying to break out of that habit because, you know, pretty much all my life, y'all really don't know like my whole life story. But like growing up, you know, I always worried about, okay, what did he think about me? What did she think about me? And it's just like, in the end, none of that shit really matters. It's just like, as long as you true to yourself, that's all that matters. A lot of times people try to be something that they're not, and it just doesn't, they get stressed out that way. Cause it's just like, if you're not being true to yourself, if you're not being your true person, your true personality, then when you go around these other people, like if, all right, so say like this, you go out, right? And you start acting a certain type of way based on the people that you're around. Some people are gonna be like, all right, I'll fuck with him. There's always gonna be somebody that don't like you. But then again, there's always gonna be somebody that do like you. So it's like, people tend to go out and are like, all right, I'm gonna put on a front for this person, put on a front for that person. But now what happens if them two people collide? Now you gotta act like you was acting before for this person, and you gotta act like you was acting for this. Like, you know, you just, when you be yourself, at the end of the day, it may be hard because you're trying to impress people. You're not trying to be judged, you're trying to fit in type shit. And it's like, it's like, if people gonna fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you regardless. You know, if they gonna mess with you, they gonna mess with you regardless. Yeah, all this, I'm just saying because this is personally how I feel. And you know, if you feeling like this way, I wanna get through this together. To basically get where I'm coming, it's like, if you're not being true to yourself, you succeed, or you're not very far in life, because eventually it's gonna come to a tipping point where, okay, now you finally have to be the person and the front you for all people. When you finally be your true self, they gonna be like, damn, so the whole time he was putting on the front, and you know, that's that fake right there. Same thing with Connect. His story is really inspiring because it's like, all right, so he was homeless for 6 months. He was sleeping in his car and he was traveling, making videos. He told himself he was gonna reach 100K, and it's like, people go through things behind the scenes. And you know, what's another thing is social media. We put all the good shit on social media to make our lives look like, oh, my life's so good, my life is fantastic. And it's just like, in the end, behind closed doors, we all going through shit deep down. We could try and put out that front out there and make it seem like we're living a beautiful life, but in the end, are you really living what you're posting on social media? Are you really happy? Are you just doing this for other people? And that's another thing. Social media is the biggest thing that people look to. And it's just like, we seek validation from all these other people. In the end, they probably really don't give a fuck what we're doing. And if they do, then there's something that they have to work on in themselves. I encourage y'all to take a break from social media if you're going through something. Me personally, I've taken a little break, and I'm about to like probably deactivate my Instagram just for a little bit, just to, you know, reconnect with myself. Because in the end of the day, all that shit brings depression, anxiety, trying to keep up with the next person. You're trying to prove a point that people really don't probably even care about. And you're just trying to put a label on yourself and get validation from other sources to make yourself feel good. But in the end, you're always going to crave more. You're always going to be like, all right, boom. If I have 10,000 subscribers, that makes me the shit. If I have 10,000 followers, that makes me the shit. And like, even hiding the likes on Instagram. You know, I've done it. We've all done it probably, because a picture you probably think's gonna get 400 likes, that should only get like 200 likes. And if you think about it, we're embarrassed. It basically is because you're embarrassed. You're like, damn, this not getting a lot of likes, so I'm gonna hide it. But even 200 people, get them 200 people that liked your picture in a room, that's a lot of fucking people. So we try to keep this status, we try to be celebrities. Like, we all want clout. Basically, we all want clout. And there's a few people out there, for instance, my sister, she don't care about none of that. And it's just like, these numbers don't matter. When you dead, these numbers ain't gonna matter for real. Numbers don't matter. You can have 2 million. A lot of these Instagram influencers, a lot of these people who got 2 million on TikTok, a lot of these Instagram models, they be broke as shit, bro. People see clout as a status and automatically think you got money, you got the good life. We try to keep up with these people by getting as much followers, who gets more likes, who gets the most comments, who shares their posts. And in the end, it's like, none of that really matters, because you're not gonna, 5-10 years from now, Instagram probably not even gonna be a thing. It's gonna probably be a whole nother app that people are on. Social media is so degrading. If social media did not exist, you know how many people wouldn't have committed suicide? You know how many people probably wouldn't have been bullied as much? You know how many people probably wouldn't have had depression, anxiety, just going through a whole bunch of shit? And it's just like, there's so many negative things to social media that it destroys the mind. You get addicted to it. It's like a drug. You ever come home from work one day or school one day and like, all right, I gotta check what's on. It's like the same thing with the news. I gotta check what's going on in the world today. I gotta pull up social media. I gotta see what he's doing. I gotta see what she's doing, you know? And it's just like, why? It's like, why do you wanna know what somebody else is doing in their life when you're not good in your whole life? A good majority of us, including myself, all deal with that. And then, but you also gotta look at the, you know, the good things of social media. It's like, you know how many people probably wouldn't have grown their business, made the money that they make right now. Probably could have been homeless. The one man, the Bing Bong man from the Byron dude, you know, he was homeless. I believe he's doing better now in life. I believe, you know, he did get a little bit of clout and stuff, but it's like there was people donating to him. So his life, I don't know where he's at now in life, but his life was pretty much changed around from social media. So there is a lot of benefits to it. Just don't let it become a habit. Don't let it become like a drug. Don't let it become an addiction, because in the end, that's just gonna destroy your brain. That's gonna make you feel like you're not as good as you are in life. You know, you're gonna feel like, all right, I'm not as good as this person right here. So the next thing that I wanted to touch in on is the people you surround yourself with is the people that really make you. You know, your tribe is your vibe. If you ever heard that, basically it's saying, if you surround alright, so I'm gonna give you an example. If you surround yourself by a whole bunch of people that's not doing anything with their lives, that's smoking all day, drinking all day, playing the game all day, you may not do that stuff that they do, because you may have another mindset that you're trying to grow, but them people are gonna drag you down. And it's like, it could be family, it could be close friends you grew up with But it's just like, if you want to get somewhere in life, you have to cut that off. And it don't even have to be like, all right, I'm cutting you off, fuck you type shit. It can just be like, all right, I need to distance myself, even for a while, but still distance yourself from that, because if they're not trying to do nothing with their life and they all talk, what makes you think that they want to see you succeed? You know, it's a lot of people around me that have fake energy. It's a lot of people that say they support me. It's a lot of people, but in the end, I don't feel that shit. And you know, I don't need support, but in the end, I mean, I don't need support from, like, fuck them. I can support myself. There's people, y'all watching here. If you watching right now, you supporting. If you got this far into the video, you supporting. So it's just like, you know, if you know you support, y'all know who you are. And if you don't, you know who you are too. But I ain't mad, I ain't tripping. But in the end, surround yourself by people who want to see you win. People can say, oh, bro, good job, I support you, da-da-da-da, but in the end, they don't really mean it. They just feel like, all right, I'm going to say it and make it feel good. But then, and they low-key be hating, but like when you finally get up, they're going to be like, damn, this nigga really did it. And then boom, they're going to try and come back around. They're going to be like telling everybody that they know you and stuff. And it's just like, you know, cut that fake energy off right now, bro. Like, why you get into it? Because, you know, I've cut so many people off in the past year, the past couple months. And it's just like, my life has been better because, you know, that shit do get lonely sometimes, but it's like, I'm always meeting new people that's helping me grow. And, you know, people are temporary. You know, people come and go out your life, but it's basically to teach you a lesson, you know? Relationships teach you a lesson. Friendships teach you a lesson. Just teachers, you know, they taught you a lesson. People come and go out your life to teach you lessons in life so you could grow as a person. If you don't learn from them lessons, that's when you start staying down here while other people go up there. And you know, don't try and impress nobody. Don't try and be something that you're not. Be true to yourself. Surround yourself by people who want to see you win. Get rid of all negative people in your life. And you know, eventually you're gonna take off, bro. And I'm telling you this right now, me being a small content creator, when everything's gonna change in my life, and I'm gonna put this in the video right now. When you see me in a year from 6 months to a year from now, and I come back to this video, you're gonna see why everything that I said in this video that I'm applying to my life, getting distancing myself from people that don't want to see me win, removing negative people, surrounding myself by people who want to see me win, positive people, limiting social media, and just living a happy life. Stop doing bad habits. I'm gonna put this out there. I have a lot of social anxiety, and I'm trying to break out of that. And you know, I've been working on it. You know, I've been going out more. Like, just growing up my whole life, I've always wondered what the next person thinks, and I'm trying to break out of that now. I'm trying to, cause when you don't I'm trying to work my way to becoming a big person. You know, getting myself out of my comfort zone, making sure that I can, you know, eventually be on the stage and not have stage fright. You know, just to inspire people to be like, all right, he came from this, and look where he's at now. You know, social anxiety is a big ass thing, bro. That can make you, you know how many, you know how big I probably could have been if I didn't have social anxiety. You know how much connections I could have made if I didn't have social anxiety. You know how many friendships, how many relationships, how many people, like positive people. I could have made friends with a millionaire. You never know who's a millionaire if my social anxiety just wasn't telling me, all right, don't go up to him because he's probably gonna judge you. Oh, don't go up to him because you're probably gonna say some dumb shit. So, you know, just make sure you're fine with yourself. You know, stop worrying about what other people think. And another reason I'm making this video is because I'm basically telling my future self, you know, if I'm going through something, don't do it, you know? Because then I could say all this, but hop off camera and then boom, close back in and get social anxiety. And it's like, I want to come back to this video, and I want y'all to learn from this video, and I want to come back and learn from this video and be like, all right, bro, this is what you was talking about, and now you really got to apply it. You know, if you wake up feeling like the same day you doing the same shit over and over, your life's just going by so boring and stuff. You know, start changing the little things in your life. Start cutting the people out that don't want to see you win. They can say it, but we all know who really wants to see us win and who doesn't, you know? But so what I'm telling y'all is, you know, work on yourselves. You know, if you want to grow, work on yourselves, get out of your bad habits, sit down and talk with yourself. Okay, why am I like this? Why do I do things? Why am I not as far as I could be in life? And then start changing those things one by one. And I promise you, you're going to be where you at. I promise you, you're going to be so much farther in life when you start putting in that effort, you know. So this is basically me telling y'all what's going on in my life and how, if you're going through the same stuff, apply it to your life. You know, stop keeping up with people, stop keeping up with other people if you have to. Delete social media. And it's gonna get lonely. You know, the road to success is lonely. You're gonna meet people, they're gonna come and go, and you know, but in the end it's gonna all be worth it. You have to take sacrifices. You have to make sacrifices in order to get what you want. This shit's not easy. This shit's not a easy road, bro. And another thing I want to say is be happy where you're at right now, but don't get comfortable where you're at right now. So what I tend to do is I look at what I have and I think, oh, I need more, but I'm not really being grateful for what I've got. You know, I've got a platform. I've got the funds, you know, I have the funds to buy equipment to make quality videos. I have, you know, 8,000 subscribers that I look at like, damn, I want to be at 100K, but people at 0 subscribers be like, damn, this motherfucker got a lot of, you know, he got a lot of subscribers, you know. So another thing is just start being grateful for what you got, and you're gonna get way more blessings. Start giving more to people who you think deserve to be given things, you know. Help people out who want to help you. You know, we're all in this together, and if you not, fuck, if people don't want to support you, fuck them, bro. Just tell them kick rocks, and you know you're gonna get it by yourself. And when you blow up, when you go up, when you get bread, when you become wealthy, when you become a person that they never thought you could be, or the person that is complete opposite of what you used to be, they're gonna try and come around and you just shut that shit down and be like, all right, bro, nah, I'm good, because you're gonna be happy where you at. And now they're gonna be stuck down there, and they may be low-key hating because they already hate right now. So it's just like, so yeah, with that being said, hope y'all take things from this video and apply it to y'all life. Anything help, I hope I can help y'all out in what y'all going through in life. If anybody's watching this going through something, comment down below if you're going through anything. If you see somebody else's comments in the comment, reply to it. Tell them you there for them. You know, start supporting people. Support is the biggest thing to success. You know, whether you support yourself or whether you have other people supporting you, whether it be 5 people supporting you, whether it be 5 million people supporting you, support is gonna help you grow no matter what. So if you see somebody saying, hey, look, I'm trying to succeed in life, in the comments, support them. If you see somebody in life trying to do something, tell them you believe in them, you know. Make them feel like, damn, I'm really, okay, people really believe in me. And that's gonna give them the oomph to go, all right, now I gotta go harder, because one person believes in me, I can make millions of people believe in me. So, you know, I'm gonna be responding to comments. I'm gonna be, you know, going through and seeing what's going on in y'all lives, and I'll be trying to help y'all out, because I know, you know, there are people out there that's gonna, you know, say some negative things, but in life, just block that out. So with that being said, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was a little bit different type of video. Just live life, be happy, and it's too short to be stressing over the little things and worrying about the next thing. So living today, the past brings depression, the future brings anxiety. So live in the present, just be happy.